So welcome to 15.2. When you have intersecting lines, in other words, lines that are not parallel, they make angles. So let's see if we can name an angle. This was in the last lesson. So we have angle AXE there, right? Because X is our vertex of every angle in there. There's four angles there, and we're going to do angle AXE or angle EXA. This one over here is angle AXC with X, the vertex, in the middle. All right, so how do we measure angles? Right, the measurement of an angle is how far apart the rays are. Two rays, take a ray, and then take another ray, and then you figure out how apart they are, and you do that with this device called a protractor. Now, a protractor has two sides, so you can measure from both sides. So you can see that in this picture here, right? The inner circle starts at 0 here and goes up to 180, right? Half a circle has 180 degrees. So the angle on this side, the one in red, right, you're going through the 40. But on the other side, this angle over here, angle ACD equals 140, and you can see that you're using the outer from that side. And that way you can measure angles from both sides. So angle ACD is 140, angle BCD is 40, and those add up to 180. And you'll notice that every combination of numbers here adds up to 180, and 90 plus 90 is also 180. And that's because half a circle or a semicircle has 180 degrees. All right, so this is a protractor. So you place the protractor over the vertex of the angle. You line up the bottom of the protractor with one side. Let's see that. So there it goes. You line it up with one side. You pick a side. And then we're going to use the inner ones. I erased the outer one so there would be no confusion. And you would say this angle, let's name it, angle XYZ, is measures, and by the way, you can use M for measures, 60 degrees. So then now we'll do the other side. And so now we're going the other way, and notice I erased the inner ones up here. And so now we have angle QYX, and QYX is 120 degrees. Right there. All right, so now let's see if we can do ones on our own here. So we bring the protractor down. We're using this side, so you start at 0. Oh, since it's blue, I'll use blue. And we're going up using the inner angle ABC. The measure of angle ABC is 30 degrees. Measure of angle ABZ, the other side, right? The other side is what? Well, it better add up to 180. Yeah, it's 150 degrees, right? So angle, we'd say the measure of angle ZBA is 150 degrees. Measure of angle DEF, so that's this side. So let's see that. And I'm getting halfway between 70 and 80. I'm getting angle DEF. Angle DEF is 75, halfway between 75 degrees. And measure of angle DEX is the other side, so it better add up to 180. Angle DEX. Now, what would add up to 180? 105 degrees, wouldn't it? Let's see if that's right. All right, so halfway between 70 and 80 was 75. Halfway between 100 and 110 is 105 degrees. Find the measure of angle GHJ. So that's this side. So we're going past 90 degrees. Ooh, now it's past 120. How far past? It looks like angle GHJ, the measure of that, is 122 degrees is what I'm getting. Yep. Now the other side, right? The other side, GHY, right? It better add up to 180. So what would that be? Would it be, I was almost going to write 68, but there's a carry, 58 degrees. Let's see if that's what it shows, right? It's past 50, and it's almost too short of 60. Yeah, it's at 58 degrees. Right, a line makes a 180 degree angle. Yes, so this, if I draw that, I have drawn an angle. It's called a straight angle. It's also called a straight line, right? If I put a little point in there, then maybe that would make it clearer. But that's on a 180 degree angle. So if you go from a 180 degree angle, so straight line, straight up, right? You're doing 180 divided by 2, which is what? 90 degrees. So it said draw a straight line along the 0 degree mark and place a point near the center C. I got a little ahead of myself because I knew where I was going. Measure the angle. Right, so the angle of the whole thing is 180. There you go. Draw a ray straight up from point C. So let's do that. There it is. Measure the angle using the protractor. Right, and we get two 90s on either side. And whenever it's a 90 degree, you don't draw an arc. So when it's not 90, you draw an arc, a part of a circle, like the red one, the 180 degree arc. When it's 90, though, you make it square to make it very clear that it's exactly 90 degrees. Half of 90 is 45, right? 90 divided by 2 is 45 degrees. So if I take any of these and divide them in half, I should get 45 degree angle, right? I should get something, whoops, I missed. So where's 45? Halfway between, right? So it should be like that or like that. Yeah, let me erase because I've done it better here. So we'll use a protractor to draw another ray from point C to draw another 45. Right? And we should have 4 45 degree angles now. Yes. Right? What do those add up to? 180. So I'm going to draw a 100 degree angle, and I'm going to start from this side with 0. All right, so I go along here till I get to 100, and then I have to draw a line through that 100. There it is. And you have to indicate which side you mean, because, right, if I just do that, one side is 100 and the other side is 80, although I'm giving away another answer there. So you have to show which side you're on. So you show it with this arc mark, right? And you show 100, little circle means degrees. 100 degrees is on that side. So now from the same side, do 143 degrees, right? So it's past 143 marks. Show which side is 143 degrees. So now we're going to do the green one there, right? So the green one plus the blue one have to add up to 100. And so hopefully you got the green one was 80 degrees in the left, and on the one on the right, it's 180 minus 143. It better be 37. Let's see. Are we crossing 37 there? Yeah, we're 3 shy of 40. So this is 37 degrees, right? This was 80. So just make sure 2 45s make a 90. 30 plus 60 make a 90. 90 plus 90 makes 180. 45 plus 45 plus 45 makes 180. All right. Right, so, right, that would make a 90. Cut it in half, you'd get 2 45s. Right? You could also cut the other side into, say, a 60 and a 30. I just approximated it.